If Indian Gaur, also known as the bison of India, were present in Africa instead of Cape buffalo, there would likely be significant ecological and behavioral changes. The Indian Gaur is a large herbivore, like the Cape buffalo, but it prefers forested or more hilly regions rather than open savannas. Its presence in Africa could potentially shift the types of environments it occupies, possibly competing with other grazers or browsers that thrive in these areas. Gaur are herbivores that graze on grass but also feed on leaves and shrubs. Depending on how they interacted with the local flora, there could be changes to the landscape, especially in the more forested parts of Africa. The grazing patterns of buffalo, more suited to open grasslands, may be replaced by the gaur's more varied diet. Indian Gaur are known for their size, strength and somewhat more solitary behavior compared to the more tightly knit herds of Cape buffalo. Gaur tend to form smaller groups or live more independently, though they still form herds, especially in the wild. This difference in social structure could impact how the species interacts with other animals. The Gaur also has different defensive behaviors. They are known to be extremely strong and potentially more aggressive than Cape buffalo, which could lead to changes in how they interact with predators like lions, hyenas, or crocodiles. The Cape buffalo is a well-established prey animal for apex predators in Africa, particularly lions. The larger size and different body structure of the Gaur could make them more difficult to hunt for these predators, potentially changing the dynamics between predator and prey. The Gaur's robust size, thick skin and strength may allow it to defend itself more effectively, possibly reducing the number of successful attacks by predators. However, African predators like lions or crocodiles might adapt over time. Gaur might compete with existing herbivores in Africa, such as the elephant, zebra and antelope species, especially if they are grazing in similar areas. Their preference for forested or hilly terrain might overlap with species that are already adapted to these ecosystems. There could also be competition for space and food resources in more densely vegetated parts of Africa, which could affect the populations of other herbivores. In summary, the introduction of Indian Gaur into Africa would likely create a shift in ecosystem dynamics, with potential changes in herbivore population dynamics, predator-prey relationships, and vegetation patterns. The Gaur's different behaviors and ecological requirements might also alter the way African wildlife functions today.